If we want our kids to grow up and be, let's say, real innovators and think about how to change up something in the world, they need to have the experience of taking something very simple like blocks and building something. And I actually think the Imagination Playground is a way developmentally of thinking about that big problem, of how to create innovators, how to create people who can go out into the world and solve problems where there are no answers, where there are no instructions.
The more opportunities children have for materials that are totally open-ended and just encourage creativity and imagination, the more children will benefit, and that's where higher level thinking comes in.
The Imagination Playground blocks are an incredible play system for unlocking children's creative spirit.
You just sit there and watch, and right away kids will start working with each other on building things. And there's this almost an unspoken communication that takes place, and they just start building and fitting and making.
One thing that I saw when kids are playing with it is the furrowed brow, the sort of questioning brow on the sort of a really young kid, faced with, looking at this structure they're building and realizing something's not quite right.
Why won't these two blocks stay connected to each other, and why do they keep slipping off? Or how can I connect more blocks using these connectors? The Imagination Playground blocks offer children lots of opportunities for what I call playful learning. They're learning a lot about math and science and physics and learning social skills as they have to work with other children to make this system of blocks do what they want it to do.
When I see the kids engaged with this, and I see them having fun, and I see them problem solving, I have to believe that it's doing something to improve the quality of their thinking. It allows kids to play around with the very same outcomes that we want to get in classrooms out in a free space on their own or with others.
With the adeptness of the teachers, if they can somehow merge this creative play with what's going on in the classroom, then you have something that's really wonderful and powerful.
The great thing about the blocks is that you don't have to have a fancy playground for it.
They're very portable, they're very easy and quick to get out of the containers, put back into the containers. The kids all do it themselves.
The blocks turn any space, a gym, a playground, an asphalt surface, into an imagination playground.
This kind of flexibility in a school that has very limited amount of space is an extremely big asset.
Compared to building a set-in-place, permanent piece of climbing play equipment, it's a really inexpensive but quick and vital way to get kids playing.
People are, I think, thirsty for the idea of how do you bring really productive play back into schools. This brings play a bit back more into the fabric of school life.
I can't even imagine a school today not having a set of blocks. Why? Why? The bang for the buck, there's absolutely nothing I've seen that has that kind of return.
From the very, very start, this has been probably one of the most cool things that's happened on our campus in a long time. I mean, people, or the teachers are excited about it, the students are excited about it, parents are excited about it. So it's sort of an interesting thing that it really has wowed and excited the community.
When you offer a few options of where children can go and what they can do and play with in their free time, Imagination Playground blocks are first on the list. And the fact that our children get to play in the Imagination Playground every recess of every day is kind of it's almost a miracle.